Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm Akeem Lewanson, and in your fix of entertainment for today, the Flash movie gives us a bloody Batman surprise, official art from the mad world of Doctor Strange, and John Wick's getting a sidekick. Yeah, let's drop it. Andy Muschietti, director of the upcoming The Flash movie, gave us a little flash of Michael Keaton's Batman costume, which included shades of black, yellow, and red. Yeah, red. Now, Muschietti took to Instagram Friday to give DC fans a subtle peek at the Keaton Batsuit, which had the tried and true colors you might remember from Keaton's OG Batman costume, but with small splashes of blood dripping down the Bat emblem. Now, with no caption left by Muschietti, fans are left to speculate what the drops of blood might mean for Keaton's Dark Knight in the upcoming Flash movie. Now, obviously, our first thought is going to be that Keaton's Bruce Wayne will be in grave danger during this film. You know, his dusty old batsuit looks like it's covered in his own blood, so perhaps that's why he seeks out the young and powerful Flash for help. But you know what? Don't be too worried for old man Bruce. This splash of blood probably doesn't mean he's going to die, because initial rumors about his role said Keaton will continue to operate in the DCEU as a mentor figure, not unlike Nick Fury in the MCU. But this bloody bat symbol may be telling us even more if we turn to the pages of the comics. Looking at this image, I can see some comic fans potentially being reminded of the cover of Watchmen, where we see drops of blood on comedian Smiley Face Button. But if we go deeper down the DC comic book rabbit hole, there are two other comics this image might be channeling. The first being 2017's The Button, where Batman and the Flash team up to solve a mystery about the multiverse involving the iconic Watchmen button. Now, the story in The Button actually serves as a buildup to Geoff Johns and Gary Frank's comic book series Doomsday Clock. Now, that miniseries actually united the DC main superhero stories with that of the Watchmen and provided readers with an explanation for the changes in the timeline that brought about the continuity we see in DC's superhero reboot run of comics known back then as the New 52. Now, this Flash movie has apparently taken some inspiration from the classic DC Flashpoint story arc, with producer Barbara Muschietti saying it'll bridge the gap between the DCEU timelines and possibly restart everything in the overall timeline. Now, last year during a virtual Q&A session at DC Fandom, Muschietti said, quote, "Flash is the superhero of this film because he is the bridge between all of these characters and timelines. And in a way, it restarts everything and doesn't forget anything." Now, based on that statement from Muschietti, it really does sound like we might get a bit of the Flashpoint storyline mixed with Batman teaming up with the Flash, a la The Button, leading into notes of the Doomsday Clock series, all as a catalyst for the New 52. Now, Muschietti also promised there will be a lot of DC characters in this film, so it wouldn't be much of a stretch to say we might even see this Flash movie unite the DCEU with the Watchmen franchise, and even some of the other superheroes we've seen on the small screen. Now, with the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earth special, seeing the big screen's Flash run into the small screen counterpart, The Flash, there's an established precedent that the TV shows are somewhat playing within the same universe as the movies. Now, an acknowledgement of the New 52, The Button, possibly leading into Doomsday Clock would be amazing. I think that'd be so awesome, since it would showcase just how much attention to detail went into the making and writing of this film. It'll be nice to see them honor what comic fans throughout the years have seen DC do as it pertains to bridging certain timelines and rebooting others. That'd be dope, and I think we all want to see it. The Flash sprints into theaters November 4th, 2022. Now, in other superhero news, we got our first official image from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and it's truly a work of art. A Twitter user by the name of Adam Khan posted official art based on the upcoming Marvel movie that was apparently given as a gift to the cast and crew. Now, the comic book cover-inspired art features Wanda Maximoff in her new Scarlet Witch costume, Doctor Strange, Wong, and on the right, see her right there, our first illustrated look at the MCU's America Chavez, better known as the superhero Miss America. It's so cool, man. Look at that. They got her decked out in her iconic jacket with stars and stripes, about to deck someone. Which is no surprise. I mean, it's what she does best. She's awesome. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will magically appear in theaters March 24th, 2022. And finally, John Wick is coming back for a fourth round, and he's bringing Ip Man. Yeah, Ip Man. Martial artist Donnie Yen will be throwing blows alongside Keanu Reeves, playing an old friend of Reeves's, John Wick, who apparently shares a similar history and many of the same enemies. In other words, John Wick is finally getting a sidekick, baby! Yeah, now he's officially reached superhero status at this point. And to think, the origin story of this man all kicked off with the loss of his dog. Damn, this is the main reason why I don't have any pets. I'm just one flushed goldfish away from breaking necks in a Jamaican dance club. Why Jamaica? I don't know. I love dance hall music. Don't judge me. Production on John Wick 4 is set to start this summer. Speaking of summer, IGN's Summer of Gaming is just kicking off, including extensive pre- and post-show coverage of Game Fest Kickoff Live and E3, plus our own IGN Expo and much more. Make sure to check out the full schedule over on IGN to stay up to date on all the biggest gaming news of this summer. It's gonna be a lot, guys. And that was your Fix of Entertainment news for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank you all so much for watching. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out another cool Batman in this official clip of Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. Download the IGN app on all your devices, check out the Entertainment Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, y'all already know what to do. Go on over to IGN.com.